All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday night. What you're seeing this Saturday or Sunday. Hope you're Hope you're in great spirits, man. Real quick, man. I want to talk about this Los Angeles Dallas Mavericks game. Hats off to the Mavericks. I'm sorry for the W, and but I gotta talk about my Lakers off the rip. It ain't no other way to talk about this, man. The Lakers look dumb tonight. Like watching this game, you was like, this. It looked like a bunch of low IQ basketball going on out there tonight. I mean, when you look at some of the things that was happening, man. Like you seen Kuzma literally instead of setting the screen, he just kept running. The Mavericks beat the Lakers down the stretch with one play. This on everybody. Everybody. From Frank Vogel plays a part in this because, hey, coach, my guy, Frankie V, Vogie, whatever they nicknaming you, do something. They kept running the same pick and roll play. Drummond will get sucked up, and him and Schroeder now stuck on Luka, and Powell just rolling to the rim. They throwing lob with the eye closed. He there. I'm like, make an adjustment. Do something. If Drummond can't play that, or Drummond ain't gonna fall back enough to allow that not to be so easy, then you got to make an adjustment. See, what happens is when you bring in a guy like Drummond, and I'm all wait, let me say this. All about the pick now. I'm all about the pickup, not dissing the pickup. But sometimes instead of coaches making that in-game adjustment, they don't want to make the player feel as though, man, I don't want to take you out. I don't want to be a bad guy here. No, it's about getting the dub, man. It's about getting the win. And tonight, Drummond just had a bad game. I praise him when he do right, but tonight he just had a bad game. I mean, fouls, bucked up one time like he about to fight somebody. But that's neither here nor there. But at the same time, you're looking at it and you're like, yo, he's not having a good game. And then the elephant in the room is they decided, oh, we ain't gonna play Montrezl Harrell tonight. Why? Like, okay, he ain't been on the stretch, but don't sit the guy like that, man. Like, let him play. I feel like he's one of those guys you would have needed tonight. He could have been a heck of a player for tonight. But overall, man, when you look at the game tonight, when you look at, I'm just before I break down the stats, let me tell you, plus minus 19, minus 23, minus 19, minus 27. What'd that say? That's low IQ basketball playing right there. I just didn't get it. I really didn't. And Schroeder, man, he can be a spark plug and he can make some great plays sometimes. But sometimes his basketball IQ is in question. I'm like, first of all, I don't know if they got the memo or not, but I don't care if he playing 5 minutes, 25, 28. The game is close, Anthony Davis get the ball. That ain't for y'all to run around because y'all ain't used to him being out there no more. Run around and try to give everybody else a touch. And then when the shot clock run down, force him to shoot a three. No. I know who you are. That's cool. You're not Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis get the ball. He on every time down the court. That to me boggled my mind. But let's talk about it, man. Anthony Davis, 17 points. He was 5 of 19, so aggressive. Not a good night though. 0 for 6 from 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He made some big shots down the middle, down the stretch too. But at the same time, he's your guy. You roll with him. Kuzma was 5 of 11 and 4 of 9 from 3. So the 3 was okay. The 3-point shooting was okay, but a lot of his it's like, I think it's the blonde hair, right? Like he would go to the blonde hair and all of a sudden he forget I don't know. But I'm like, yo, my man, like, do something here. It just Drummond 3 of 5. He gave you 6 points. But he had a bad game. 12 rebounds. Is that what you want from him? He got 3 steals and assists. No blocks. You want the rebounds from him, but overall, it was just not one of his best games. He got exposed in the pick and roll. And he got some offensive fouls, and it just looked like he got a little over aggressive. Schroeder tonight to me looked like he had his moments. Like he had some moments down the stretch. Like, okay, here we go. But it wasn't sustainable. And to me, sometimes You know, I understand his aggression in the way he played, but sometimes he got to look to make the right play. Like, you can't hold the ball so long that it's almost to a point where now you're forced to put another player in a bad position. But he did have 10 assists, so 16.10 assists. I mean, take that for what you want. I think the best Laker tonight was Ben McLemore. He was 7 of 12, 6 of 10 from the 3-point line, 20 points. He was actually the high scorer tonight was Ben McLemore. So hats off to him to coming in, doing his thing. Yeah, that was about it. Caruso gave you 7. Horton Tucker gave you 6. You're starting to see the good separate from the bad now. Well, not the bad, but the role players are role players and stars are stars. And it's a star-driven league, so things going to step up. But let's talk about the Dallas Mavericks, man. Let's give them their props. They did their thing. Powell, like I said, Powell had a field day tonight. And a lot of lobs and dunks because the Lakers didn't adjust to the fact that they were pulling Drummond in so close on Luka and he just forget about Powell every time. So Powell just rolled to the rim, rolled to the rim, rolled to the rim. It was a Soul Train line to the rim for him. They just roll out the red carpet to the rim. So he had 25 tonight. Shout out to him for taking advantage of that. Luka, 8. He didn't have a great game, but you know, not number wise, but his play in the pick and roll really helped a lot, man. And his play, he would draw them to him, and he could dish it, or he would set up the next pass. So he might not get the assist, but the assist that actually happened was a result of his early decision making. Finney Smith had a great game. 21 points. 4 of 7 for 3, 8 of 3 for 5, 8 of 13. I'm sorry, from the field. Had a pretty good game. He had a bounce back game. He had been well, now he's having a great month. I'm sorry, he's on a roll right now, and he didn't slow down tonight. Actually, Tim Hardaway had a really big 3. He the one that had somewhat of a bounce back game, even though it wasn't the prettiest. But he had a key shot. He was 2 of 13, 8 points. But he had a real big 3 in there. Carly Stein came off the bench and gave you 8. Brunson gave you 5. Reddick gave you 8. Melly gave you 6. I mean, when you look at it, They just outplayed the Lakers. I don't know why the lack of adjustment. I know it sounds good. Anthony Davis, Drummond playing together, but it didn't work tonight. And the Mavericks exposed it. Drummond gonna have to stop getting so close up. He's gonna have to drop back a little bit. He got to kind of play center field. He gets so sucked up on that pick and roll that the other guy just behind him. And you don't think team watch this tape? They're going to have to fix that and fix that fast. Overall, they thought the Lakers played dumb. It's just what it was. It ain't no sense of sugarcoating it. They played dumb. It was just bad basketball. Like I said, the only person that had a game worth talking about was Ben McLemore. I understand Anthony Davis is just getting back, so if you want to give him that pass. But he was definitely inefficient. You got to find his shot. So we'll see, man. But hey, it is what it is. This team need LeBron back. They really do. You see his importance. Do you understand the importance? No. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you guys be great.